Hello, faithful ones. Welcome back to Scarlet TV. If you're like me, you probably toss and turn when you go to sleep at night. I figured out how to get the best sleep of my life without tossing and turning, without changing the covers and putting different pillows between my legs and turning this way and putting the cold side on my face and all of that. I have found a way to mitigate against these sleeping tactics. I did a 10-minute meditation yesterday and I had the best sleep. And mind you, my air conditioning went out yesterday, so I shouldn't have gotten as good of sleep as I did. But the sleep I got was amazing. And I'm going to share with you today how I achieved that. So before we get started, please subscribe to this channel. Somebody subscribed yesterday, or in the last couple of days. We got a new subscriber, so thank you. I really appreciate that. It makes me so excited. So let's begin. So two things for this video specifically. Two things. One was I'm using two tactics. One comes from a video I watched, and I was able to implement a strategy there, and using that in combination with a guided meditation is what I found to be most beneficial for my sleep. So the first thing is, if you'd allow me to suggest this, is to imagine yourself inside of the shape of a diamond. So if you are imagining yourself standing up, imagine 2 hand lengths above your head. Imagine a crown above your head. Imagine that crown there, and then from the crown make 2 lines that come out to your left and to your right, and about arm's length away, imagine 2 points there. And then opposite of you from front to back, imagine a line imagine a line in front of you, and imagine a line behind you, and put a dot there in front and in back. And then also from your crown down to the floor beneath you, imagine that there's a ball or another crown beneath your feet. And you're going to connect the one above to the one below. You're going to connect the one that's in front of you to the one that's behind you. You're going to connect the one to your left and to your right. And you're going to connect each of them to the one above. And if you can imagine yourself sitting in a chair, feeling yourself within this open, you can be white, it can be black or clear. It's however you imagine yourself. I imagine myself in the universe, so not even on the earth. I imagine myself in the universe, in the cosmos, and there's there's the black universe all around me, and there's little sparkles of stars all around me. And I imagine my body not as I see it or as anyone sees it before me, but I imagine my body like a blue glowing energy, and my blue glowing energy looks more like a white flame with little like synapses. Like I imagine I can see my synapses like firing like through my body. And when I imagine myself in that diamond, I see myself floating upwards in that diamond, and I'm elevating myself in that space. And in that seat, I've elevated myself, and I can see myself not specifically as the one who's on the right hand of the Father, but I'm next to the Bema seat. Like I have my own throne, and I'm next to Christ Jesus because I've inherited that place. I've inherited that seat. And he says many times in the New Testament that there will be crowns that you will collect. Crowns. Crowns that are given to you as gifts of the Spirit, things that you've overcome in the physical body, in the spiritual body, things that you've overcome, and you deserve this crown. And it's something that he lays at your feet. So I found it appropriate to have a crown underneath your feet for that reason. And I would like to also share another tactic that I was able to do, because something that I'm working on right now is working on my voice. And when I was doing this exercise yesterday, the other thing that I did was I isolated my voice, and I put it in a diamond also. My trachea, all of my muscles in my throat, I put them inside of that diamond shape. And when I put it inside the diamond shape, I simply didn't take my throat out and imagine it floating around. But what I did do was I imagined myself, and I just placed the diamond here in these places before it and behind it, and I isolated that diamond shape there, and I just focused my energy and my thoughts and my intentions on my throat and my voice, and thinking about all that I am and all that who I've been created to be, and not being afraid anymore, and not being afraid to speak and use my voice. And the healing that's needed, that's required there, comes from me doing the work and isolating those past events in my mind and saying those old thoughts don't serve me anymore. They're no longer useful to me. Replacing that with the thought or the idea of I'm coming into my power, and as I come into my power as a person, I'm going to need to use my voice. So this is incredibly important, and it was absolutely necessary that I shared this with you because it really helped me sleep so well. Nothing else I did different. I didn't do anything different yesterday. I talked to my sister. I made dinner, I made like a salmon salad, and I watched Netflix and I was asleep. Like, nothing different happened. So the only thing different that happened was that very deep meditation. And it's only deep because I appreciated it. So that was it was such a good thing. So I'm going to link the video that did the guided meditation, so you can take a look at that. His name is Nicholas David Nan. It's a Filipino gentleman with like a really cool book, so I might get the book. I don't know. We'll see. We'll talk about it. Tell me what you think about this video. Do you appreciate the video quality content? Would you prefer if it were podcast style? Let me know. Tell me your comments. Share with me. I'm really interested to know what you think, and I'm enjoying this process, and I want to know more about what it is that you like and what it is that you like to do, what it is that you'd like to achieve, because I think my personal goal is to produce more quality video content so that I am practicing using my power in the world, and that's my goal. That's what I hope to achieve through this video. So thank you so much. Like, subscribe, and feel free to leave a comment or just ask questions. Like, I want to get to know you better. I want to know what you want to know, and I'm excited. I'm excited to do this with you. So I will talk to you soon. Cheers.